Welcome back to It's Just Queen Bee's Thoughts. Today, we're talking about something that many of us struggle with yet long for, the art of letting go. This episode is about releasing what no longer serves us, freeing ourselves from the weight of the past, and moving forward with a new perspective. If you've ever felt trapped by memories, relationships, or even your own self-image, this one's for you. Letting go sounds simple, right? But anyone who's tried knows it's easier said than done. Sometimes it feels like we're wired to hold on, as if the memories, people, and mistakes are threads of the fabric of who we are. But what if those threads have started to weigh us down? When we refuse to let go, we often end up carrying emotional baggage that affects our happiness and our ability to move forward. Today, let's explore why letting go matters and how to finally find some peace. To start, I want to clear up a common misconception. Letting go doesn't mean you're dismissing or erasing important parts of your life. It doesn't mean pretending certain things didn't happen. Instead, it's about allowing yourself to release the negative impact these things may still have on you. Holding on to certain feelings, people, or even events can be clinging onto an anchor while trying to swim. Letting go is about unhooking that anchor so you're free to move in any direction. So why do we hold on so tightly? Often it's because of our comfort. Keeping those memories and attachments feels familiar. There's a sense of security in it, even when that attachment is to pain. Sometimes we fear the unknown, wondering who we'll be without the familiar hurt or memories we carry around. And then there's attachment to identity, when we think that these things define us. But holding on to the past can prevent us from healing and even hold us back from living in the present. Letting go creates space for a new perspective and ultimately a more fulfilled life. Letting go doesn't happen all at once, and it's not something you can just flip a switch on. Here are some ways to start moving toward release. First, acceptance. Acknowledge that the past is part of your story. Acceptance doesn't mean agreeing with everything that happened, but recognizing that you can't change it. This is often the first step in moving forward. 2, self-reflection. Take some time to think about why you're holding on. Is there something unresolved or a lesson you still need to learn from it? By understanding why, you can start to release what's no longer serving you. 3, forgiveness. This one can be tough. Whether it's forgiving others or, just as importantly, forgiving yourself. Letting go requires releasing any resentment or guilt. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning, but it allows you to put down the weight you've been carrying. And 4, mindful practices. I find that journaling, meditation, and mindfulness can also be helpful for letting go. Writing down your feelings or spending time in silence can help you face the thoughts you might have been avoiding. It's a way to let those emotions come to the surface so they can start to dissipate. Letting go of toxic relationships is especially challenging because sometimes we're deeply attached to those people, whether they're friends, family, or even partners. But by continuing to hold on to these relationships, we're often doing more harm than good to ourselves. There's a quote that says, "You can't heal in the same environment where you got sick." It's okay to step back, even if it's just to give yourself some room to breathe. Then there's letting go of past versions of yourself, the you that you no longer feel aligned with. Maybe you've outgrown certain habits or beliefs, and that's okay. Letting go doesn't mean denying who you were. It just means honoring who you are now. So, what's on the other side of letting go? When you finally release the past, you open yourself up to a life that's more present and less weighed down. You create space for new experiences, new relationships, and new dreams. Imagine the freedom that comes with that, waking up each day without the shadows of yesterday lingering over you. Letting go doesn't mean you're finished. It means you're beginning again, in a way that aligns more closely with who you truly are. I want to leave you with this. Letting go is a process. It's a journey, not a destination. Start small. Maybe today you let go of a minor grievance, or you forgive yourself for a small mistake. Over time, these small releases build up, and one day you'll find yourself lighter, more at peace, and more in control of your present. Remember, letting go isn't about forgetting. It's about freeing yourself to live the life you deserve. Thanks for joining me on this episode. I hope it brings you a little closer to the freedom of letting go.